So here we have the Art Scroll Tanakh series. Tanakh stands for Torah, Nevi'ah, and Nevi'im, and Kesuvim. These are Torah, the prophets, and the written Torah, the written works like Lamentations and so on and so forth. This is the Sefer Tehillim. That's the word that we have written out here in English. Tehillim really refers to prayer, but they're prayer psalms. This is poetry and song. So this is a new translation. Here we have a very interesting picture of an older David Melech singing the praises of Hashem, who is within all life. So let's see what we're going to here now. Psalm number 37, which is a little longer psalm. So now Psalm number 37, the word mizmor in Hebrew means song. So this actually, as we've said before, is musical, but we don't know the music anymore. We don't have really an idea of what those sounds could be like. This is a sequel to Psalm 36. This is the statement of the Art Scroll. There, David described the forces of evil which strive to convince mankind that there is no God who masters our destinies. The wicked point to their own success as forceful evidence that there is no supreme being concerned with the enforcement of the principles of righteousness and justice. Seeking to counteract this argument, the psalmist, David Melech, concluded Psalm 36 by pleading with God to frustrate his adversaries and reward his faithful. The psalm records the response to David's plea. God sternly admonishes the righteous not to be impressed with the prosperity of sinners, for it's empty and transient. So he says the Meiri, these are different interpreters, and not interpreters actually, they bring their traditions in understanding this, and the Meir Tfilos of the Radak explains that this theme is repeated frequently in this rather lengthy psalm because most people feel an overpowering temptation to imitate the successful ways of the wicked. Therefore, their faith requires constant reinforcement. Well, let's read over here. To David, do not compete with the evil men. Be not envious of evildoers, for like grass will they be swiftly cut, and like green vegetation will they wither. Trust in Hashem and do good, that you may dwell in the land and be nurtured by faith. Take delight in Hashem, that he may grant you the desires of your heart. Cast your way upon Hashem. Rely on him, and he will act, and he will reveal your righteousness like a light, and your judgments like high noon. Be mute before Hashem, and wait with longing for him. Do not compete with him who prospers, with the man who executes malicious plans. Give up anger and forsake wrath. Do not compete. It will bring but harm, nothing but harm. For the evil men shall be cut off, but those who hope to Hashem shall inherit the earth. Just a little longer, and there will be no wicked. You will contemplate his place, and he will be gone. But the humble shall inherit the earth, at the light and abundant peace. The wicked man plots against the righteous and gnashes his teeth at him. But the Lord laughs at him, for he sees that his day approaches. The wicked drew a sword and bent their bow, to bring down the poor and the needy, to slaughter those of upright path. Their sword will pierce their own heart, and their bows will be broken. Better a few with the righteous than a multitude of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked will be broken, but the sport of the righteous ones is Hashem. Hashem is aware of the days of the perfect. Their inheritance will endure forever. They will not be shamed in times of calamity. In days of famine they will be satisfied, for the wicked will perish, and the foes of Hashem, like a light flashing on pastures, consumed like smoke, they're consumed. The wicked one borrows, but repays not. while the righteous one graciously gives. For those blessed by him shall inherit the earth, while those cursed by him will be excised. By Hashem the footsteps of a strong man are firm. His way shall he approve. Should he fall, he will not be cast off, for Hashem supports his hand. I have been a youth and also aged, but I have not seen a righteous man forsaken, nor his children begging for bread. All the days he graciously lends, and his children are a blessing. Turn from evil and do good, that you may dwell forever, for Hashem loves justice, and does not forsake his devout ones. Eternally they will be protected. But the children of the wicked, they will be excised. The righteous will inherit the earth and dwell forever upon it. The mouth of the righteous man utters wisdom, and his tongue speaks justice. The Torah of his God is in his heart. His footsteps do not falter. The wicked one watches for the righteous and seeks to execute him. But Hashem will not forsake him to his power, nor let him be condemned in his judgment. Hope to Hashem and safeguard his way. Then he will raise you high to inherit the earth. Upon exclusion of the wicked, you will see it. I saw a ruthless wicked man, well rooted like a native evergreen. Yet he vanished, and behold, he was no more. Then I sought him, but he was not found. Safeguard the perfect and watch the upright, for there is a destiny for the man of peace. The sinners shall be destroyed together. The destiny of the wicked is to be excised. But the salvation of the righteous is from Hashem, their might in times of distress. Hashem helped them and caused them to escape. He will cause them to escape from the wicked, and he will save them, for they took refuge in him. That is Psalm 37. This is Baruch Flashman. You're listening to the Tikkun Elevator Kollel.